I'm Ophelia Mellons. I'm your master of ceremonies. Joining me on the microphone, the one and only Magic Pony.
That's me, hey!
And heads will roll.
Hey, Mellon. Hey, Derby fans.
So many people to tell you things about roller derby and banter. All right, without further ado, Magic Pony, I want to throw it to you to welcome our visitors.
I would love to welcome our visitors from Victoria, BC, Eves of Destruction, the Margarita Villains! Skating for you tonight, number 00, Tanya Cheeks. Number 1017, Roadhouse. Number 104, Fawn Dolls. Number 13, Creeper Sutherland. Number 1166, The Wife of Wrath. Number 1701, Ruby Roughhouser. Number 369, Bettina Soleil. Number 452, The Frenzy. Number 505, Tina Flawless. Number 506, Churrakya. Number 59, Artemis Prime. Number 711, Phenomenon. Number 83, C3P Ho. And number 96, No Mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Margarita Villains.
All right, folks, please welcome the home team wearing black. It's the Guns N' Rollers. Wearing number 12, Shenanigans. 1221, Roller Eclipse. 136, Katie Quick. Number 16, Beyond Thunderdame. Number 221, Hound of Badaskervilles. 29, Artemis Foulmouth. 32, Vava Boom. 365, it's Copernicus. 419, Juvie Hall. 4911, Chica Destruction. Number 31, Lauren Forcer. Number 868, Zip Drive. Number 316, Van Helslinger. And your captain, number 76, Raven Von Chaos. They are coached and supported tonight by Bonnie Thunders and OMG. Please welcome the Guns and Rollers! All right, remember this is a sold out bout and there is actually room for everyone if you try to make friends.
Scooch them together, folks.
Scoochie, scoochie, and we do ask that you refrain from walking in the aisles during gameplay.
Yeah, it could be dangerous.
Could be.
Safety first.
And second.
There's no second in roller derby.
As we get started here, we have a couple of jammers on that jammer line. That's a Ron Tonkin jammer line. Zip Drive going to be jamming for the Guns N' Rollers and Tina Flawless for the Margarita Villains. And They're the jammers. They're the ones who score points, Pony.
They do. All they need to do is get through the pack and lap everybody. And when you lap the pack, you get 1 point for every player of the opposing team.
That's right. And you see here, Zip Drive has earned lead jammer. That gives her special privileges like ending the jam whenever she pleases.
Zip Drive powers through the block, takes all 5 points, 1 for every player of the opposing team. And Tina Flawless is just making it out of the pack. She's on her scoring pass.
Well, Zip Drive breaks through. She's happy with those points she picked up. And we're going to get started this evening with a 9-point jam for GNR. And so tell us about those blockers that are in the way of those mighty fine jammers.
So there are the 2 people in the back with the stars on their helmets. We've discussed them. They're your jammers. The other 8 players on the track are 4 players from each team. They're your blockers. They play offense and defense at the same time.
At the same time?
Simultaneously helping their jammer get through the pack and blocking the jammer of the opposing team.
And that's right. They're going to do that with their hips and their shoulders and by forming walls. Here's some great offense, making Shenanigans the lead jammer for the Guns N' Rollers.
No mercy, both out of the pack and on their scoring passes. And Shenanigans rejoins the pack.
Oh, beautiful hit. That was number 00.
Tanya Cheek slams it at the very end.
Shenanigans just scrapes off the dust, gets back to the bench, and we are back at it. 2 more points on the board. We have something called penalties here as well. There's a Pabst Blue Ribbon penalty box for bad girls and good beer, Pony.
Penalties are my favorite part of the game. But then again, I like pink eye, so...
All right.
There are certain things you can and cannot do in the game roller derby. There are games against the players, and there are games against there are penalties against the track.
Here we go, Chica Destruction. Lead jammer swims through the outside. Lots of players in the penalty box, perhaps for an elbow, perhaps for a low block, a cut track. All of these terms can be found in your Rose City Rollers program.
And you'll see all of those things happen this evening. Right now, you're seeing the Wife of Wrath to the penalty box where she'll sit for 30 seconds, leaving Chica Destruction on her own out there.
And we have Chica Destruction's ref waving hello to the fans, welcoming you to the hangar, or showing 5 points.
Copernicus escorting Chica Destruction through the pack, trying to clear the path.
Oh.
Chica on the line and calls it off.
Great defense, shutting down additional points there at the end. It could have been another pass. But setting us up for this next jam. It's 26-0, 26 and a half minutes in this first period.
Want to thank Bike Punk, locally printed, eco-friendly stickers, signs, and designs. Visit bikepunk.com.
That's Lauren Forcer making her debut on the Ron Tonkin Jammer line. This is still a power jam. There she goes.
Swing and a miss. Lauren Forcer out for lead jammer.
Great attempt there by the Frenzy from the Margarita Villains.
Attempted helmet cover pass by Margarita Villains.
Now the Margarita Villains are playing with heart, but the Guns N' Rollers are just breaking them up, making it a little bit easier for Lauren Forcer to swim through that pack, and she's going to call that one off before the opposing jammer gets any points up. And we have our first team time out, and that's going to be a timeout for the Margarita Villains. Heads, what do you have?
Want to take a second to thank Bridgeport Brewing. Check your Bridgeport beer cups. 3 lucky winners will drink Bridgeport on RCR tonight. See the bar for details.
Oh, great. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Hey, be sure to catch the Wheels of Justice at World Championships in Philly coming up on November 1st through 3rd, and you can watch on WFTDA.tv as they fight for the Hydra for the 3rd year in a row.
Speaking of timeouts, just in case you didn't know, each team gets 3 timeouts for the whole game. Our skating officials get as many timeouts as they like.
Divas.
Safety first.
Sweet angels.
On the line, number 104, Fawn Dolls.
For Guns and Rollers, it's Thunder Dame on the track.
Thunder Dame on the outside edge, blocked up. Right now, trying to power through. Free Thunder Dame.
Able
Lead.
to shake off those hip checks real easy there using their stature.
A nice sweep in the back. The diamond in the back was beautiful, just moving everybody out of Thunder Dame's way. Watch the action. Copernicus running the wall in the back.
Oh, fantastic teamwork. You have Roller Eclipse. Who's that? We have a force out here with a drawback. Copernicus escorts the Margarita Villains jammer, Fondul's, right to the back of that pack.
Through again. Thunder Dame. And it is a solid brawl in the middle. Thunder Dame right up the middle. Margarita Villains trying to hold it down. Cannot slow down the onslaught of the Thunder Dame.
And we have our first star pass of the game. The jammer can hand off the power of the jammerness to the pivot. That's the skater with the stripe on their helmet. Tina Flawless takes that star to round out that jam. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a 20-point jam for Beyond Thunder Dame. Margarita Villains still remain scoreless, but there's so much time left.
Rose City Rollers would like to thank OHSU Sports Medicine. OHSU Sports Medicine is proud to be the official medical care team of the Rose City Rollers.
All right, this jam, Zip Drive on the line. Frenzy on the line for the Margarita Villains wearing olive gray. And that Zip Drive quickly picking up lead jammer status. And that jammer comes in with a swing, but unfortunately that was not in the direction of the game of roller derby, and a misconduct or blocking the opposite direction will send her to the penalty box. But Zip Drive is okay.
Guns and Rollers holding down one of the players in the backfield. Zip Drive all up and down the track.
That was neato.
Guns and Rollers doing a terrific job walling up and holding down the back of the pack.
Oh, great effort there. You see the Margarita Villains breaking up into 2 and 2. They had 2 players isolated in the back, now finally able to reform into a pack up front. And as a result, the Frenzy escapes. Oh, but it's going to be a cut track penalty.
Margarita Villains holding up right now, putting a wall on Zip Drive. A multiplayer block called. And Zip Drive calls it off.
We would like to thank Two Town Cider. Damn fine cider made here in the Pacific Northwest. Thank you, Two Town Cider. Also want to give a shout out to Fran's Bakery. Fran's has been proudly baking in Portland since 1906.
The Frenzy on the track. Well, actually,
Oh, big force out here. Roadhouse taking Shenanigans back.
the Frenzy back on the track. GNR putting the screws to it in the backfield, trying to give away that helmet cover, and GNR is having none of it.
The Frenzy started out as the Jammer, has removed the star. While it's in her hand, she's still the active Jammer. She's trying so hard to legally make her maneuver here. Frenzy back on the track. Shenanigans taking a little bit of a tumble. And a low block going to be called.
Oh my goodness gracious. The Frenzy with the helmet back on. Rolls right out.
And yes, you can call off the jam while you're doing a plank out of bounds. Fun fact.
You should get extra for that. It's just showing off.
12-point jam there. Now you might notice the score is 87 to not 87 points right now. I haven't seen the Guns N' Rollers play in some time, but I have noticed that Bonnie Thunders and OMG are coaching them. That might have been a big asset for the Guns N' Rollers. And that's a unique opportunity when you're here at Rose City Rollers.
Yeah, definitely. No Mercy on the track for your Margarita Villains. And that's Chica Destruction, lead jammer. Once again, No Mercy breaking out and on the run. Chica on the inside, calling it off.
Want to thank Voodoo Donuts. The magic is in the hole. Proud sponsor of the Rose City Rollers and the Wheels of Justice.
Let's just have fun.
Copernicus whispering sweet nothings to her jammer. That's Lauren Forcer on the line for the Guns N' Rollers.
Tanya Cheeks up.
Tanya
And
Cheeks.
they're off. Lauren Forcer takes lead jammer. Tanya Cheeks in the backfield, held down by the Guns N' Rollers.
Slap it.
Lauren Forcer, don't know where she came from.
You can see both the pivots for each team going at it at the front of the pack. Now Copernicus with an offensive sweep. But the jammer takes the inside line, so no points on that last pass, and that is a victory for the Margarita Villains. They just need to shut down the Guns N' Rollers one pass at a time.
A back block called on Copernicus at the end of that jam. She'll be spending 30 seconds in the penalty box.
Want to thank Red Bull, now served at the bar at RCR Bouts. Thank you, Red Bull, for being a league sponsor.
And the Margarita Villains quickly forming a wall out front, preparing for Thunder Dame to enter. And Dame exits, picking up a lead jammer. But look!
Wife of Wrath taking this jam seriously, putting the heat on beyond Thunderdam.
Wow, great job. Margarita Villains jammer able to pick up the speed and hold them to 2 points.
Just that little bit of extra pressure.
WSL Leadership Coaching, helping you be more awesome in your work, sports, and life. Thank you, WSL Leadership Coaching.
Rutrow, an official timeout.
That
Thumbs
is
up.
a Porque No Taco timeout, Melons.
Oh, it is indeed a Porque No Taco timeout. Do we have tacos to throw to our fine friends?
We
wish.
don't, but we do have a raffle that's almost as good as, I would dare say better than tacos, and I love tacos.
Too late.
Too late. Tell me more next time.
Get those raffle tickets. They're $1 each, 10 for 5, 20 for your height. An amazing raffle basket.
And Guns N' Rollers this time with more skaters in the penalty box than the Margarita Villains.
Copernicus standing in the box.
Hey, first lead jam
Lead
of the game
jammer.
for the Frenzy. Give it up for the Margarita Villains.
Copernicus back in the pack, right to work. The
True.
Frenzy takes a beating on the way through, decides not to call it off.
And at the end of that, 4 points apiece. BC is on the board.
Want to thank Kelly Brown. Kelly Brown loves roller derby. Thank you, Kelly Brown.
Kelly Brown, I know him. He's an attorney. You wouldn't be able to tell by the ad copy, but Kelly Brown.
Loves
Welcome.
roller derby. All right, up front, Shenanigans on the track for GNR.
Shenanigans just did the Michael Jackson splits for your entertainment.
No Mercy on the track for the Margarita Villains.
Wow, that referee just yelled at that jammer because she did something wrong. And that was somehow, I believe, a multiplayer block?
In fact, that's what it was.
You can't hold hands with your friends in roller derby when someone's trying to get through.
Exactly. You can sometimes.
40 seconds into this jam, and Shenanigans picking up lead jammer.
Margarita Villains up front. Swept aside. Shenanigans shrugging off hits.
Our officials doing a wonderful job. Sometimes an official thinks they see something, and the other official says, nope, I saw it from a better angle. No call stands. Great teamwork, even by our volunteer officials here today.
Shenanigans through for another pass. No Mercy gives away the cover to the Wife of Wrath. Some interesting acrobatics going on the track. And Heads, what do you got?
We're going to talk quickly about that raffle. Signed team photo of GNR, one night stay at Ace Hotel, training for Warriors, gift certificates, 2-hour karaoke session at Voice Box, stand-up paddleboarding classes, bouldering passes. And this official timeout will let me tell you about the rest of the prizes. A gift card to Norineko, which I'm super excited about. Assorted baked goods from Fran's Bakery. Handmade Day of the Dead apron and coffee koozie from Jux Girl Aprons. 45-minute massage with Alumni Clinic at East West College. A magnetic dry bag. A gift card to Biwa. Training for Warrior t-shirt and socks from Sock It To Me. Valued at over $1,000, this gift basket could be yours if you buy a ticket.
Wow. That's the best basket of 2017.
I don't want to tell anybody what to do, but that gift card to Norineko or Biwa would be an awesome gift for any of the roller derby announcers in the building.
I would be more interested in the Fran's Bakery products myself.
Yeah, that one's awesome too. But the Biwa or Norineko, Norineko, if you haven't been there, is easily the best, like, very authentic and really creative ramen joint in town. Absolutely crazy.
Raw men?
Raw men. I usually like my men battered and deep fried, but this is ramen, like Japanese ramen.
Amazing.
And they do great made in-house gluten-free noodles that are like real ramen noodles. So did I hype that enough, how great Biwa and Norineko are? Because they are really great.
We're going to try to go during halftime, see if we can fit it into 15
I'll do it
minutes.
again. And on the track, Tina Flawless for your Margarita Villains.
A roller eclipse with a great show of defense, holding on to Tina Flawless and escorting her to the inside track boundary.
Margarita Villains up front, holding down Chica Destruction.
Yeah, Chica needs some help here from Copernicus. Cuss has to drop back to fill the space.
Copernicus drops in. Way in the back. Tina Flawless.
Really had to fight for that one.
Tina Flawless.
Now she did a jammer star pass psych out and will put that back on her head.
Oh, and that jam is off.
Hey, fans, friends, family.
Am I on that list?
I don't know if you know that, but as of July 2018, the Rose City Rollers need a new home. You don't happen to know somebody with a 20 or 30,000 square foot building, do you? That's 9 months from now. Someone could have a child. Please see Rocket Mean if you have any leads on finding us an amazing new facility.
Either that or we're going to be back to the Safeway parking lot.
Margarita Villains dropping, playing that defense out to the full 20 feet they're entitled to.
Law Enforcer, your lead jammer.
Want to thank Deb Counts Tabor. Let Deb guide you home. Proud realtor sponsor, the Rose City Rollers. Check her out at www.welcometopdx.com.
All right, setting us up here. We have just over 11 minutes remaining in this first period. Thunder Dame returning to the line. There you see her go around the turn, and it's the frenzy jamming for the Margarita Villains. And hey, there's nobody in the Pabst Blue Ribbon penalty box. Just kidding. Vava, I was just trying to say no one's in the penalty box.
What?
Of course it would be Vava Boom.
They put her in there for being too awesome.
Great call off there, preventing the Eves of Destruction Margarita Villains from scoring. Heads, what do you got?
Want to thank 808. Food so good, it straight broke the mouth. 2 locations, Burnside and Woodstock.
The Margarita Villains would like to give a special shout out to their third base coach, Bugsy. It's her dirty 30, and they're partying all weekend. Happy birthday, Bugsy.
No Mercy in the back. No Mercy on the inside, and the Margarita Villains take lead jammer.
Come on, Portland, give it up for the Margarita Villains. Whoa, lands that
Mercy.
apex jump. Gonna grab all 4 of those points.
No Mercy going insane on the track. A good call.
All right, a 4-point jam shutting out Guns and Rollers, and that's how you do it. That's how you get back in the game, 1 jam at a time.
Every jam's a new jam. You give it 110%.
You can only give 100%, Pony.
Well, yeah, I'm not the best at math.
All 8 skaters on the track. That's Tanya Cheeks wearing olive green for the Margarita Villains.
Shenanigans up front. One more to get by. Multiplayer block called on Ruby Roughhouser. Nope, on Roadhouse.
Tanya Cheeks with some real power here, but the Guns N' Rollers blockers coming at her from either side, finally going down there. And so is Shenanigans.
Hit and a half from Ruby Roughhouser, and she's ushered off to the penalty box.
That's right. Now we have a 4-2 pack advantage for the Guns and Rollers. Tripod in the back.
You got to give credit to Margarita Villains dropping in and trying to free their jammer. Tanya Cheeks trying to work the way through the pack right now. The door keeps slamming on her. Speaking of slamming doors, here comes Ruby Roughhouser.
Really excellent pullback here. Shenanigans almost stepped back on the track, which would have been a penalty. Able to correct that thanks to a revision in the rules this year.
Ruby Roughhouser holding the front line, trying to scrape Copernicus off her jammer. And Shenanigans up the inside line. Ruby Roughhouser couldn't get there fast enough. Roadhouse now wearing the star for Margarita Villains.
All right, at the end of that, 3 more points on that pass. That was a 23-point jam, and we have an official review being called by... Are we cheering for the official review? Margarita Villains calling an official review, and potentially we will find out more information about that.
They're trying to find out where they're going to go when the volcano blows.
Oh, the Yellowstone? Or
I don't know.
Islands?
I don't know.
Good?
I don't know where
All of the Cascades.
where I'm going to go when the
We're all doomed.
volcano blows. That's the only other Jimmy Buffett song I know.
Margarita Villains?
They're just
DC?
wasting away over there. And
Yep. This weekend there is plenty of derby. There's a junior derby doubleheader coming up tomorrow night, October 14th.
I can't wait.
It's going to be so fun. I know the MC, and he's kind of a red guy.
That'll be a King and Magic Pony show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
It actually has the 2 broiest announcers ever. It's fantastic. You can also... Oh, Kieran Duncan.
Green are looking for a charging call on the black jammer during the low block situation with green 1701.
Thank you, Kieran. So that is a charging call. So there was a lack of a call that they would like to see assessed on the jammer. It may impact some of the points that were picked up. It could send the jammer to the penalty box. If the officials decide that didn't happen, they didn't see it, then they will lose their official review. But it's almost halftime-ish. If you win your review, you actually get to keep it in your pocket and use it again.
Do it. And that's always my favorite.
Winning a review.
It's like finding a shiny penny.
It really is a 1% chance of victory. Don't forget, we have some wonderful merchandise in our beautiful new merch booth. Hey guys, sell some shirts.
Hey, merch. Hey, Heads. Heads, what do you got?
Want to take a second to do some league sponsor shout-outs. The Portland Mercury, Portland Vital Signs, Shebop, and Kay's Bar. Thank you all for being league sponsors. We love you.
Hey, Merch Corner. Hey, Merch Corner.
Merch guys, you got $10 shirts down there for the Guns and Rollers, is that right?
Is there really $10 shirts?
$10?
How many times do I have to mention that you have $10 shirts down there for sale for $10 before you give me one for free?
Say, well,
Like
how many people are here?
10 times to say that you have $10 shirts?
If he sells 10 shirts,
Wait, are those
he'll
$10?
give you $10 for a shirt.
Are they? They're new $10 shirts. They're not used.
I don't know if they're used or not.
I would pay more for a used one.
I don't know what to say.
That's just me.
The low block penalty will stand on green 1701. No charging call will be made to the black jammer. Green will not retain the review for the period.
All right, so the officials didn't see a charging call or something that was worth escalating a call. So we're going to move on here, treat that as a timeout, and we're going to get back to it. 7 minutes and 11 seconds in this first period remain.
The Wife of Wrath back on the track for your Margarita Villains, and up the inside.
Wow.
Chica Destruction takes lead jammer.
That's Chica Destruction.
Cut called.
If Chica Destruction were a GIF, sunglasses would lower from above and land on her face. That was smooth.
On the outside and calls it off.
Want to thank Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery, John's Landing's favorite eatery and saloon. Thank you, Buffalo Gap.
They make a fine Moscow mule.
The Frenzy back on the track for the Margarita Villains. The Frenzy up the inside, also on scoring pass, right behind Lauren Forzer.
I'd like to give a big shout out and thank you to the master of our tunes this evening, the one and only DJ Agent Meow, the finest DJ in all of the land. Thank you, Kiri.
That's the truth.
We all know it.
True dat. Yo.
This is an official timeout. That means something.
What's that official timeout mean?
That means it's a Porque No taco timeout. I want tacos to drop from the ceiling during these official timeouts.
There should be...
If you're hungry, I have a surprise up my sleeve for halftime, so stay tuned, heads.
At least I know it'll still be warm. Because it was up your sleeve.
Yeah, and I'm wearing a nice LL Bean flannel. My mom
Is it a hamburger?
My mom sent me today. You like it?
It's very nice.
Little known fact, we used to actually have a ceiling taco drop, but one carnitas incident too many, and we had to nix that.
I have no problem with that, though.
If you are watching at home in your pajamas, you're lucky. And you're also doing so because of Blaze Streaming Media. The live broadcast of tonight's bout is brought to you by Blaze Streaming Media.
Normally, but not tonight.
And
We just like to remind everybody how awesome Blaze Streaming Media is.
They know. And for the folks in-house and our sold-out bout here at the hangar, don't forget to check out the bar and concessions right under us under the mezzanine. There's signs, there's arrows, enjoy it.
And coming up at halftime, the raffle. Those raffle tickets are $1 each, 10 for $5, 20 for your height. The raffle vixens are on the floor now. Get your chance to win some of that awesome raffle booty.
We're going to start out here with a full penalty box. We're going to have a diet pack. And no pack is called. So the Margarita Villains got to slow down. The Guns N' Rollers got to speed up. And it actually works to their advantage. Vava Boom headed to the penalty, or excuse me, RVK headed to the penalty box. But there's no room. Now this is as full as a penalty box can get, at least for the next 10 seconds. There are 2 blockers on the track. And if you pass one blocker and the others are in the penalty box, you get everybody's points.
Thunder Dame finds 3 Margarita villains at the back of the pack. None rush up to meet at the front. Both jammers back on the track.
Nice clean hit there by Tanya Cheeks to open up the offense there for No Mercy.
Copernicus, the final roller left in the box.
And that's a cut track now being assessed on No Mercy. Already with 8 points under her belt. Thunder Dame is the lead jammer in control of this jam.
Thunder Dame powering through the pack. Margarita villains finally have to let him go.
While it is the Pabst Blue Ribbon penalty box, we do want to remind the skaters that you do not get a free Pabst by heading to that box.
Well, people were breaking into the wells at that site, using it for. I'm sure it didn't take much to connect it to the whole city. Get away with it for 4 years. Why couldn't you do it somewhere where no one's looking?
Oh, the whistles. Another taco timeout. Thanks to our officials for. They're always interested in doing things right. So obnoxious.
This taco timeout brought to you by
Poor K, no.
Poor K, yes.
Unleash your inner superhero at SockItToMe.com. Sock It To Me Socks, official sponsor of the Rose City Rollers.
300. 25. If you get 25, it's going to be too late in the second half.
You can see the Margarita villains partying hard. They are staying in town all weekend. So if you see them, honk and point them into the direction of an awesome place like Voodoo Donuts, which they're looking forward to going to. Perhaps Porcano. I don't know.
Jean shorts. And we're right back at it.
All right, and we're doing our conga line. Pretty fun stuff here. Shake it, shake it. It's a power start for the Guns N' Rollers.
No school like the old school. GNR bringing it back. Up front, Zip Drive taking on the entire pack from the Margarita villains. Finds the way through.
Oh,
No
plowing
mercy
right
back.
up the middle there with a spin move at the end. Zip drive through for another 5 points. And that one gets called off.
Laurelhurst Theater and Pub, the best of modern cinema, independent art, and classic film for Portland's movie lovers. Laurelhurst Theater and Pub.
All right. And the Margarita Villains forcing interesting pack. Oh! Out of play blocking because for a moment there was no pack. That's advanced derby technology for you. And that is going to draw a power jam in favor of Fondles. And she gets lead jammer on top of it. And there's also a Guns and Roller blocker in the penalty box. Looking good.
Yeah, yeah. Up the inside, yeah. No, don't run it out. Oh, the jam's got a whole minute left in it.
All right, at the end of that, a 0-0 jam. It's like call off there by the Margarita Villains to stop the Guns and Rollers from scoring those points. So it's a 4-0 jam.
Want to thank Selwood Pet Supply, quality nutrition and supplies for your pets. Selwood Pet Supply.
Ruby Roughhouser, the Frenzy, and a Phenomadon.
I like that they're wearing jorts. I wear jorts a lot.
This is such a throwback game. I'm really enjoying it.
Tina Flawless jamming here for
Holy mackerel! Chica Destruction.
Chica. Way to take us into halftime. At the end of that, Guns and Rollers on top. We have a 15-minute intermission. Oh, we're right back to it. That's teammate on teammate contact. That's fine.
That scared me.
Hey, look at that. It's Zip Drive lead jammer for the
What?
Guns and Rollers.
Helmet cover pass.
Ooh, star pass, picking up some speed coming around here. First jam of the second period.
Zip Drive calling it off before any extra points could be scored.
Want to thank Tonkin.com. The largest selection of new and used autos in the Pacific Northwest is only a click away at Tonkin.com.
No Mercy back on the track for Margarita Villains.
Really slow moving pack as they come into the first turn. A little more controlled this period.
No Mercy playing in the back with, right now, Roller Eclipse, Hound of the Bad Askervilles.
Wow, and that is why every size and shape has a place in roller derby.
No Mercy on our way to the penalty box. And a little bit of fearlessness. Chica Destruction on the outside on two wheels.
Girl, you sassy.
Making it look easy. Up front, Chica Destruction bounced out at the last second. Forearm called on Ruby Roughhouser.
Nice tripod here. Guns and Rollers locking it down on turn 4. And you can see every blocker on the team communicating constantly.
Roadhouse holding down the outside line, drops her out. dragged to the back of the pack, and that jam is off.
There is still time to head over to that concession stand. Get yourself a Bridgeport Brewing. Check your Bridgeport beer cup. 3 lucky winners will drink Bridgeport on RCR tonight. Time is running out.
Hey, Magic Pony.
Yes?
What does a roller derby skater put on their peanut butter sandwiches?
I have no idea.
Jam, obviously.
Oh, no! The frenzy powers through the line, maintaining lead jammer. And Lauren Forcer on the way to the penalty box. Juvie Hall up front trying to stop the frenzy. Can't do it.
Wow.
Another 5.
Copernicus with a last-minute hip check. Frenzy's able to shake that off.
The frenzy hits the line. Once again, Juvie Hall trying to hold her down. The frenzy calls it off in the apex.
Want to thank OHSU Sports Medicine. OHSU Sports Medicine is proud to be the official medical care team of the Rose City Rollers.
An extra 14 points on the board just in that jam. Wife of Wrath on the track, fakes everybody to the out end, takes to the in, lead jammer.
Oh, around the outside, able to mohawk, grab a few. And we are going to, all right, this is going to be a penalty assessed now. That was a skating out of bounds call on the jammer. You cannot just skate out of bounds to avoid contact.
As much as you might want to.
So, yeah, we all want to. Sometimes. So this is going to be a power jam for the one and only Dame.
Oh. Thunder Dame, lead jammer. Up front, Margarita Villains try to hold the line, try to run, and they cannot get away from the Thunder Dame.
You think a jammer is skating with speed, and then they start moving their feet like they're the road runner, and they just power through that pack. Thunder Dame, great example of that.
Margarita Villains leaving too much of a hole in the center of the track. Thunder Dame on the inside, weaves to the out through the apex, takes the hard way through, calls it off.
Yeah, that last pass brought to you by Katie Quick's amazing offense around the outside.
I want to thank PDX Pipeline, your online source for Portland's music, arts, and event happenings. PDX Pipeline.
No mercy. Up for Margarita Villains. Zip drive going crazy at the front of the pack. Nothing obsolete about her hardware.
No mercy out of the pack. We will lose a blocker apiece to the Pabst Blue Ribbon penalty box.
Zip drive grabs the points, calls it off.
We want to thank Oaks Amusement Park, home of the Rose City Rollers and the place to purchase your derby gear. Thank you, Oaks Amusement Park.
Fondals. And once again, Chica Destruction. Multiplayer block assessed to...
Wow, this tripod by the Guns N' Rollers. There we go. All right, she knows what she did. Katie Quick headed to the penalty box for skating in the wrong direction.
Juvie Hall back on the track, and that jam is off. Heads.
Echo Construction. The friendly people at Echo Construction love custom home building, remodels, and roller derby.
They do.
Thanks, Echo Construction, for being an awesome league sponsor.
We love them right back.
All right, we're back at it. Lauren Forcer jamming for the Guns N' Rollers up the outside. Number 13, Creeper, giving her a go. But Lauren Forcer out for lead. Tina Flawless, she's out too.
We also want to thank Asha Wellness. Chiropractor Dr. Carrie Shaw specializes in pain management and motor vehicle accidents. Asha Wellness.
GNR starting off with a one blocker deficit. Dame, one more to beat around the outside, has to beat the pivots, and she does.
Katie Quick back in the pack. Up front right now with Juvie Hall. Thunder Dame through, trying to decide what to do.
Nice moves there. Gonna be...
Good awareness and nice clean out by Juvie Hall at the end of that jam.
I was talking with the with the visiting team, the Margarita Villains, and they were telling me about their 5-hour journey from Victoria.
Is that all it is?
Apparently on the ferry there was an incident with a hot dog, which I won't get into. And they got lost in Portland on all our bridges. Imagine that. I get lost on our bridges daily.
Zip drive. Trying to work through the pack. Margarita Villains laying it on pretty thick finally on the outside. Direction of play penalty called on Tanya Cheeks.
Nice move there. Steps to the in on that sweep to the out. Gets contact there. I believe that was Roadhouse.
Want to thank Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company and a proud sponsor of RCR and Wheels of Justice since 2009. Thank you, Black Cat Plumbing.
No mercy. And Chica Destruction back on the track. Up front.
Goes right into the center of that tripod, but gets some help.
Bettina Slay, Chewy, and the Wife of Wrath trying to hold things down. Lead jammer, Chica Destruction.
No Mercy up the middle. Able to find some room on the inside and complete the initial pass. And it looks like Chica grabbed those last 4 points on that pass there.
The Guns N' Rollers would like to thank Compassion Arts PDX. Thanks to Hamad Bennett at Compassion Arts PDX, proud sponsor of the Guns N' Rollers.
I heard a rumor that Helslinger was going to jam tonight.
Ruby Roughhouser, the Frenzy, and Creeper Sutherland on the track right now.
Hey, good news here for the Margarita Villains. Lauren Forster reporting to the penalty box for a cut track. Oh, well, so is Roadhouse. So this is a unique situation. Nope. No penalty.
no.
Come on back, honey. She gets to go back. Just kidding. You know, a couple of seconds eaten up by returning to the track. Still a lot better than 30 seconds in the penalty box. Our referees want to get it right. And Roadhouse picking up lead jammer.
Lauren Forcer caught and
Hey.
dragged to the back of the pack by the Frenzy.
Ooh, a Frenzy, another tap out there. Unfortunately, gives Lauren Forster a little too much room on that outside line.
Lauren Forcer taking a beating all the way through the pack, finally breaks out.
Roadhouse happy with that. 4 points on the board.
Voodoo Donuts, the magic is in the hole. Proud sponsor of the Rose City Rollers and the Wheels of Justice. Also want to thank Deb Counts-Tabor. Let Deb guide you home. Proud realtor sponsor of the Rose City Rollers. Welcome to PDX.com.
I'm going to go buy a t-shirt.
All right, zip drive up the middle, but fantastic defense locking down by the Margarita Villains. Again, they're wearing olive green. Gonna lose one to the penalty box, C3PO. That's a clever name. And they're at a standstill. Both jammers dealing with an intense defense. Oh, and light of day for a moment. Zip Drive actually able to pick up lead jammer status, but she stepped out of bounds, has to return to behind the pack, and that's going to be a 0-0 jam.
We want to thank WSL Leadership Coaching, helping you be more awesome in your work, sport, and life. WSL Leadership Coaching.
This Sunday, October 15th, you can come out and support Rose City Rollers Junior Roller Derby at their Roller Rally fundraiser right here at the hangar. Go to rosecityrollers.com for more information. On the line again, Chica going head-to-head against the one and only Frenzy. Frenzy up the inside. Give it up for Margarita Villains. Frenzy, lead jammer. Now Frenzy hits that pack. Chica around the outside. Looks like she may have picked up a point or two. We're going to check on that. 3 points for Chica. She was able to sneak around the outside. 1 point for the Margarita Villains.
We want to thank Bike Punk, locally printed eco-friendly stickers, signs, and design. Visit bikepunk.com.
Yeah, Bike Punk, you're rad. 12 minutes remaining in this game. Guns N' Rollers up ahead, jamming now beyond Thunder Dame guest skating here tonight and against No Mercy for the Margarita Villains. Dame able to pick up lead jammer despite facing a multiplayer penalty against her. Lots of whistles being blown. Dame steps out of bounds, will recycle to the rear of the pack. And we go, Mercy out. The pack continues on. Dame takes out 2 blockers. And at the end of that, Dame putting up 2 grand slams, I believe.
Franz Bakery. Franz has been proudly baking in Portland since 1906. Thank you, Franz Bakery.
One grand slam? All right. This is like me at Denny's at 2 in the morning. 1 grand slam, please. Under 11 minutes remaining. Lauren Forcer back on the lineup against Fondles. Lauren Forcer, that's number 31, a lead jammer. We will lose Roller Eclipse to the penalty box. That's the Pabst Blue Ribbon penalty box. Bad Girls, good beer. And that one gets called off, but I have sent Magic Pony down to the merch booth. He really wanted to take advantage of the Guns N' Rollers $10 shirt sale, since some of the proceeds are going to a rad organization. Magic Pony, let me see that shirt. Guns N' Rollers, bro!
I'm not playing favorites or anything. I just only had the $10.
And this next jam, we're under 10 minutes to play. Zip Drive jamming again, gets forced out and just hops right over everybody. Wow, the wife of Wrath jamming. Big hit out there by the one and only Vava. Both jammers jumping over the apex. That was pretty nifty. And wife of Wrath returning the helmet cover to her head. Now Zip Drive is the lead jammer. Points are being scored. Oh boy, a forearm penalty now being assessed on wife of Wrath. Zip Drive now ordering her 3rd Grand Slam extra side of bacon. All right, Zip Drive up the inside. All right, 4 more points there. 3 for the Margarita Villains. Then we have a timeout. No, just kidding. Yes? 6.
Want to take a moment to thank Two Town Cider, damn fine cider made here in the Pacific Northwest. Also want to thank Red Bull. Both of these beverages served all season long at RCR. Thank you both for being sponsors.
All right, this is a team timeout for the Margarita Villains. And I just want to say one more time, if you know someone that's got an extra $20,000, $30,000 square foot facility. In 9 months, a baby will be born of the new Rose City Rollers home. And seriously, you need to contact our executive director, Rocket Mean. She asked me to give her phone number out. How about just rocketmean@rosecityrollers.com? Any leads on some real estate for the Rose City Rollers? Of course, Oaks Park, been a wonderful home for 97 years now. Dating back in your day, Magic Pony.
Yeah. Well, you know what was popular when it was my day?
Clay wheels.
Moxie the high diving dog.
I over my head, bud.
It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like.
All right. 7.5 minutes in this game. Lead jammer going to Chica Destruction.
Chica Destruction still showing off as she drives GNR past the 316, 17 points.
That Chica Destruction's so in right now.
Well, tell me over and over and
So
over
hot.
again. Margarita Village up front, finally slowing things down. High block called.
Want to thank Tonkin.com. The largest selection of new and used autos in the Pacific Northwest is only a click away at Tonkin.com.
I want some. I want 5 too.
All right, 6 minutes in this game. Law Enforcer jamming yet again up against the Frenzy. What a standout player for the Margarita Villains.
The Frenzy going for some early action, swing and a miss on Lauren Forcer right off the line. Up front, Lauren Forcer trying to find her way through the pack. One more to get by.
This makes me want to play roller derby again, kind of.
Rose City Rollers would like to thank Bridgeport Brewing. After the bout, stop at your local grocery store, grab yourself a case of Bridgeport, and have a fantastic weekend. Bridgeport Brewing, official sponsor of Rose City Rollers.
A zip drive on the line for GNR. Fondle's now jamming for Margarita Villains. Immediately following the game, each team will be awarding MVPs to each other. Woo! Big hit there. That was cool.
That was a
Roadhouse.
triple.
Roadhouse. Is that it's a reference
Dunk,
to the
dunk,
movie
dunk.
Roadhouse?
Probably.
No, but it's a reference to Family Guy referencing Roadhouse.
Zip drive. Doing some derby stuff. Back in the pack. Forearm called on Artemis, foul mouth to the penalty box.
We have a star stash by Fondles. Of course, that's when you take it off to like maybe pass it. Maybe you're trying to psych them out. Maybe you're trying to pass it, but you put it back on your head. Nice little shoulder hit there, knocking Zip Drive off her center of gravity. Sometimes she has gravity. I've never seen it before, but there it is.
Once again, we'd like to thank OHSU Sports Medicine. OHSU Sports Medicine is proud to be the official medical care team of the Rose City Rollers. Thank you, OHSU Sports Medicine.
Thunder Dame ekes it out. Lead jammer. No mercy out. On a scoring pass, Thunder Dame powers through, calls it off, proving once again that the track is flat, not banked. Roadhouse up front with one more to get by. Chica Destruction finds it through on the inside line.
Just over a minute remaining in this game. One solo point that last jam and a team timeout now being called. An official review, how exciting! An official review. Do you know what that means?
Well, you bring something to the officials to argue, flail your arms wildly and yell and stuff, and then they review that information and they make a decision. What do you got?
Green are looking for a skating out of bounds penalty on the black jammer at the end of that jam. Upon review, black jammer put themselves in a straddling position before the jam ended. No skating out of bounds penalty will be assessed. Green will lose her review for the remainder of the period.
You still can't understand what he's saying, but... Villains jockeying for position in the pack, setting up the trap. Catch Lauren Forcer on the outside line. Lauren Forcer on her way to the penalty box for a forearm. And it's lead jammer going to Tina Flawless.
All right, Tina Flawless, lead jammer. Could be the last jam of this game. You never know. Another little circa 2009 conga line on the inside of the track.
Flawless on the
All
inside,
right.
cannot be stopped.
She woke up this way.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, thanks. I don't know what that means. Roller clips escorting Flawless to the very back of the pack. GNR bunching up in front of her. On the inside, on the run, they can't stop her. Flawless through for another 5. Game-changing jam. Flawless. Lauren Forcer back on the track. Lauren Forcer on the inside. Flawless holding lead. Jammer will take this jam to the very end. Powers the line. Flawless fighting her way through. Flawless to the very end.
All right, that is the final score up there. Come and join us on the track behind the orange tape. Give it up for your victors, the Guns and Rollers. And welcome, Margarita Villains out of Victoria, BC. They are here for the weekend. They are here to party. Look at those smiles on their faces. In just a few minutes, we'll be awarding MVPs to the blocker and jammer of each team. I have no idea who your selections are. All right. I am joined here by Tina Flawless. There's a camera over here. Say hi. Hi. For MVP blocker of the Guns N' Rollers, who have you selected?
We picked number 136.
Who's 136? Step on up. Oh, what up? Katie Quick. Muzzle tub. Muzzle tub. All right. Stay here. How about MVP Jammer?
Chica Destruction.
Chica Destruction. She's got style. She's got grace. She got swagger. Congratulations, Chica and Katie. Who would be RVK? Step on out. All three of you, step on out. Perfect. Cameras over there. Wave. Hi. All right. Hi. Welcome. Congratulations. Who have you selected for MVP blocker?
Number 1166. We didn't get her.
Is that Wife of Wrath? 1166? Oh, yeah. It's because she's wearing jorts. I knew it. You jorts team, you have a leg up. All right. Wow. Hold up. We're going to take your picture. And MVP Jammer.
Is Frenzy.
The Frenzy! Stand out skater tonight. You didn't just jam. You did everything. You get a cool gift. MVPs and captains, if you could take a picture over here with our wonderful photographer. Teams, you know what to do. Fans, thank you so much for being here. Tonight was a sold-out event. Thank you so much. Plenty of Derby left this weekend. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Recycle on your way out and drive home safe and be good to each other. Thank you, guys.